Hey, this your girl Tanya Danielle. Thanks for clicking on my video. I'm so sorry about the audio part, it got deleted. But further ado, let's get into the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so while I'm, explaining this little video, I'm gonna be actually doing my hair, so don't be alarmed when I take my bonnet off. So, I guess we can start with the pros, I guess. Do you go bad or good or bad? Okay, well, for me. Okay, so one con about dating somebody older, I guess if you really care about what people say about you, I guess it'll be like family, friends, their input. But it's really not a con to me because, you know what I'm saying, I'm grown. So I really didn't care, be alarmed. So I really didn't care about what my family and friends thought because I'm grown and I knew like his intentions wasn't, I don't know. Yeah, so I guess like what families and friends, for the most part, my mom was just like, she was a little like, you're my baby. And okay, so I am 20. Well, me and Mel met. Okay, so we started talking when I was 20, but in like 3-4 months I was gonna be 21. So we started talking in August. So that December I was gonna be 21. So we kind of made it official maybe in like October, maybe, I believe so. But yeah, so I guess that would be one con, would be like what family and your friends would think. But did nobody really have an input? Maybe because he does not look his age. So when I introduced him to everybody, he probably looked a bit more like 27 years old versus he was about 31 or 32 at the time, something like that. I don't know, but he actually told me like he was 27, so that's kind of how we got into a relationship. But I would do a story time on that. And I might have him here. But another con would be maybe like if you're, okay, a con with dating an older guy, maybe kids. So if you're not a fan of kids, that might be a con to you. I'm fine with kids. I just don't want none like personally like my own right now. But kids does not bother me. But if you're not a kid person, then that probably would be a con for you. Another con, dealing with like I guess baby mama issues. Luckily I don't have those issues, and some people have issues, whether they have those type of issues, whether dealing with somebody older or somebody younger. Sometimes baby mamas are an issue. In my case, I haven't dealt with any baby mama drama, and me and him been together for about 3 years now. So I think when it comes to baby mama drama, sometimes I hold the dudes accountable. It depends, because you got some baby mamas that's just not really, that's trying to make their life like miserable. And then you have some baby fathers that is dealing with the baby mama, so that's where it caused drama at. But I haven't had that drama, so yeah, I can't really speak on it. But that might be another con with dating somebody old. Or okay, another con would be being married. So that is another issue. I ask them like, okay, are you married? You know what I'm saying? Because by that big age gap, okay, you might have got married like about my age, or you know what I'm saying, like you just have to ask, are you married, are you divorced, any of that. So you do have to deal with that, because you don't want to be sleeping with a married man and you don't know that, and they're just separated. Make sure that they are divorced, okay? They're divorced. So you won't be, you know what I'm saying, one-sided. And some dudes do keep that stuff a secret. So be sure to like ask and get receipts, like, no, I need to see this and that and the third, just so you can save yourself. And don't be like blindsided when y'all out to eating somebody like, I'm his wife. And so let's go on to the pros. So a pro about dating somebody younger, and I'm sorry, older. Okay, a pro about dating somebody older would be the commitment in a relationship, if that makes sense. And I feel like this whether young or old, but I really feel like when a guy is older in age, they kind of settle down and know what they want, so they go after it and they do everything in their power to make sure that this is what they want. This is, you know, I want you. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And with my relationship, I feel like that's one of the keys. I feel like he's you know, he been through his days and experienced. You know what I'm saying? So now he know what he wants and he go for it. And yeah, I guess that'll be like a pro, or almost like, yeah, a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Because some guys are not really fond on committing to somebody, especially young. They say they want to, but in reality they really don't, because they still trying to experience and, you know what I'm saying, you know, explore, if I say that. So commitment, definitely. Like in my relationship, I haven't experienced like any of, like, you know, like females calling his phone, or, you know what I'm saying, late night action, or still trying to sneak around like young people do. So another argument in a relationship, I'm sorry, I'm looking like I need to hurry up and slick it. Okay, like arguments, we are okay, every couple argue, but it's how you argue. And me and him, we argue, yeah. We argue, but it's how you argue. Like, he's very like, okay, he's very on like trying to not argue and like brush situations under the rug. So that can be a kind of a pro or a con, because some situation has to be addressed. And I just feel like the older you are, you're not really quick to like argue, or, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that'll be a pro, because not a lot of people. Okay, that's my sister dog barking, if you guys hear a bark. I don't know what he is growling at. I went out there to check. There's nobody there. Okay, my brother gave me a pick, so now I'm able to pick my poof out. Okay, we getting somewhere, people. We getting somewhere. So versus like arguments, like we never like cussing each other out, or we never like, okay, our arguments last, we're like mad at each other maybe for like an hour or two, and he tries his hardest to, you know what I'm saying, like text me and being like, okay, we, you know what I'm saying, better than that. You know what I'm saying, like it's all like BS. So I'm moving it a little closer because I'm about to do my baby hair. Or should I do it? I don't even think I need baby hair today. So that's another thing, like arguments is at a minimum when you're dealing with somebody older. And I'm just, like I said, I'm speaking on my experience, because you got some older dudes that still try to act like they're 20, and it's like, okay, calm it down, take your time. So that is another thing. Like arguments is at a minimum, and I believe because he's been through like arguments and, you know what I'm saying, all that young stuff. So it's like now he's like more like laid back. So I can say like he's more, he's kind of like laid back. So it's not like, it's not, you know. So I guess that can be a pro. So another thing, sex. Okay, so with dealing with sex from somebody older, okay, I mean, hey, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's different, it's totally different. It's just the way that they do things. It's not like rushed, you feel me? It's kind of like the best. They take their time. It's almost like love making versus a quickie, or just trying to get, you know, they what's the name off. But I think sex is a pro. Sex is definitely a pro. It just dealing with somebody that's older. It's almost like this is how sex supposed to be. If you get what I'm saying, like if you catch it, like, and it really is because guys, I mean, young guys tend to just not satisfy their women. They tend to just quick it. But dealing with sex with somebody older is, I feel like everybody should experience, and I like that. And I like that. Be grown, be like 21 plus, and deal with somebody younger. Yeah, and I think that is the best. And I think that sex is a pro. I'm like spoiled, and I don't know if you get that from a younger guy, but I definitely get it from an older guy. And I think that's just based off like who he is as a person. So like he knew how to approach me. Like when he first approached me, he was just like, so what kind of like perfume you like? So me, I'm trying to be like which the highest perfume I like. So I said like Nicki Minaj or something like that. And he actually like bought it, and that was like a shocker. Not too many younger guys to me do that, especially like we wasn't. I don't even think we had each other phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's somebody young. I mean older. They know how to come correct. if you get what I'm saying, like they know how to come correct, and it's not really, it's forceful, but it doesn't come off as like thirsty. Like we actually go out on dates. And I'm not saying like to the club or anything like that. We actually go out on dates. We actually have a good time together, and I feel like that's that's really good. Um, because I feel like dating somebody younger, they hooked on dates, but, and I think we travel a lot too. And I don't know if like younger guys are really quick on like traveling, but we travel our butts off. And I feel like because we both are big travelers, I feel like that's why I kind of come into play. But that's another thing. Like, oh, and also, I'm forgetting something. Um, just overall, what's the word? Overall encouragement. Like, my boyfriend encouraged me so much to do things like, for instance, YouTube. I've been always wanted to do this, but I always, like, you know what I'm saying, doubted myself. And he been telling me like, your makeup is nice. Like even when I used to watch makeup a clothes tutorial, he was like, why you not doing that? You should do that. You should, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, you could be good. You'll be good at it. And I feel like not everyone is down with like encouragement, especially if, I don't know, like dudes are like super duper like weird when it comes to that type of like support. I'm back, so I had to do the rest of my hair off camera. Like I said, dealing with somebody that is older, just pretty much their commitment, and they're gonna show you that they are ready to be committed to you. I would say maybe like a year and a half we were together. I ended up getting a promise ring. So yes, this is it. I'll put like a picture on the side, and that's what I mean. Like moving, like, oh my god, they're bumping. I'm sorry, those are the people upstairs. Um, but yeah, they're gonna show you that they are committed and that they want to be with you. They're not gonna play games with you. It's just all like, what I say, actions speak louder than words. And yeah, he shows me that he wants to be with me, and he's not playing around or anything like that. So I think that's another pro of dating somebody that's older than you. They know what they want and they go for it, and can't nothing stop them. You know, can't nothing be in their ear like that. They know what they want, and it's minus what everybody else says, and they go for it. And yeah, that's all I can say. I am back, and so that kind of concludes it. And then I guess another pro would be actually having a man. So somebody that take care of house, take care of the house, take care of the bills, and also take care of you, and also be your backbone. And I feel like that's what I have now. And I feel like not everybody gets a chance to experience that. Don't get me wrong, no, we're not perfect or in any way, shape, or form, but having somebody that I can rely on and be my backbone, I feel like it's definitely a pro to me. But some dudes tends to play, and I feel like when you're dealing with somebody older, they know what they want, they done played around, they done did all that other stuff, so they go full force. And so yeah, that would be like my pro, actually dealing with a man and he take care of the bills and everything like that. And I know I don't just sit and be pretty, but I do have him, you know, help him out as well and things like that. And I feel like you only get that when you're dealing with somebody that's mature. And I feel like when guys get mature is when they get older. Okay, so yeah, that's my pros and my cons about dealing with somebody that's older. You know what I'm saying? Actually, like the maturity level is different. Um, like I said, the intimacy, the sex life is different. The motivation to me is a little different too. Like he comes to tell me like, do what you want, cause time flies, which it does. So yeah, and then cons, I guess if that's an issue with you, like kids, also like being married, you need to like express that because they are older and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, other than that, that concludes this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know next time. Bye.